Welcome to Module 7, Prompting as a Power Skill. In the last module, we learned that AI is not magic. AI is leverage, but only when you know how to direct it. That is what prompting is. Prompting is not just typing a question into a box and hoping the machine returns brilliance with a side of glitter. Prompting is communication. It is instruction. It is structured thinking. The quality of your AI results depend on the quality of your prompts. A vague prompt gives you a vague answer. A clear prompt gives you something you can actually use. Inside a one person empire, prompting becomes a powerful skill because it helps you get better strategy, better writing, better planning, better research, and better execution from the same tool. AI is the engine. Your prompt is the steering wheel. So, in this module, you are going to learn how to communicate with AI like a strategist, not a confused person throwing wishes into the digital void. This module teaches you how to communicate with AI to get better, faster, and more useful results. You will learn the psychology of prompting, proven frameworks, and practical techniques you can use immediately. Because here is the truth. Most people are not getting mediocre AI outputs because the tool is useless. They are getting mediocre outputs because the instruction is weak. They ask vague questions. They leave out context. They do not explain the goal. They do not specify the format. They do not define what good looks like. Then they look at the generic answer and say, AI is not that impressive. No, beloved, the tool was not the whole problem. The prompt was wearing flip flops to a strategy meeting. In this module, we fix that. Better prompts, better answers, bigger results. Prompting is a force multiplier. Better prompts save time. Better prompts reduce frustration. Better prompts increase accuracy. Better prompts create leverage. Better prompts compound results. Think about it this way. If AI can help you write, research, plan, analyze, organize, and execute, then the way you communicate with AI affects almost every part of your work. Prompting is not a cute technical trick. It is a business skill. A clear prompt can turn a rough idea into a content plan, a sales email, a client onboarding sequence, a lesson outline, an SOP, or a decision framework. A weak prompt gives you generic mush. A strong prompt gives you momentum. Your prompt is the steering wheel. AI is the engine, and a powerful engine still needs direction. There is an old way and a new way to use AI. The old way is asking vague questions, getting vague answers, copying, pasting, and hoping, wasting time, feeling disappointed. The new way is different. You give clear direction. You get useful results. You review, refine, and elevate the output. You save time. You create leverage. This is the shift from passive user to active operator. Passive users ask AI to help with marketing. Operators say act as a B2B content strategist. Create a 30-day LinkedIn content plan for a solo consultant who helps local service businesses automate lead follow up. Make it practical, persuasive, and organized by week. See the difference? One prompt is a shrug, the other is direction. Clear input, intelligent output, real leverage. A strong prompt has anatomy. It is not random. It usually includes role, task, context, constraints, format, example, and tone. Role tells AI who to be or what perspective to use. Task clearly describes what you want. Context provides background and details. Constraints add limits, rules, or requirements. Format specifies the structure or output style. Examples show a sample of what good looks like. Tone sets the desired voice. You do not need every single piece every single time. But the more important the output, the more clearly you should direct it. If you are asking for a quick brainstorm, you may only need a task and a little context. If you are using AI to help create a sales page, client proposal, curriculum outline, or business strategy, you need more structure. Give clarity, get clarity. The first part of a strong prompt is the role. Assigning a role gives AI a lens. It tells the system what expertise, perspective, or function to apply. For example, you are a marketing strategist, you are a sales copy expert, you are a business coach, you are a financial analyst, you are a content editor, you are an operations consultant. The role matters because the same task can be approached differently depending on the lens. A content editor will review a post differently than a sales strategist. A business coach will ask different questions than a data analyst. A curriculum designer will structure information differently than a casual blogger. A clear role creates a smarter answer. So before you ask AI to help, decide what kind of thinking you need from it. Next is the task. This is where you clearly state what you want AI to do. Use strong action words. Write, create, summarize, analyze, compare, rewrite, design, explain, list. Turn this into, break this down. The clearer the task, the better the result. Do not say, help me with content. Say, create 10 LinkedIn post ideas for solo business owners who want to use AI to save time. Do not say, make this better. Say, rewrite this email so it sounds clear, confident, and warm while keeping it under 150 words. Do not say, explain this. Say, explain this concept in simple language for a beginner using one real-world example. Vague task equals vague result. Specific task equals powerful result. Context is where most people lose the game. AI can only work with what you give it. If you leave out the audience, the offer, the goal, the business stage, the platform, or the situation, AI has to guess. And when AI guesses, you often get generic advice. Add context about your audience, your goals, your business, the situation, key details. For example, instead of saying write a sales email, say write a sales email for busy solo consultants who struggle to follow up with leads. The offer is a CRM setup service that helps them track leads, conversations, and next steps. The tone should be clear, practical, and confident. That is a different level of output. Context turns generic into relevant. Constraints help AI stay focused and follow your rules. Boundaries create better results. You can set constraints like keep it under 30 words, use simple language, focus on benefits, not features, avoid jargon, include 3 practical tips, make it suitable for beginners, do not use hype, use a confident but warm tone. Constraints protect the quality of the output. Without constraints, AI may give you a long answer when you needed a short one. It may give you academic language when you need plain English. It may give you 10 ideas when you need 3 great ones. Think of constraints as the lane markers. They do not limit creativity in a bad way. They focus the output so it becomes usable. Format tells AI how you want the answer delivered. This matters because a good answer in the wrong format still creates extra work. You can ask for bullet points, a table, step-by-step instructions, a checklist, an email template, a social media caption, a script, an SOP, a 7-day plan, a comparison chart, a client-facing summary. When you define the format, you make the output easier to use immediately. For example, give me ideas is fine, but give me 10 content ideas in a table with columns for hook, main point, audience, pain point, and call to action is much more useful. AI can match your format. You can get plug and play output. Examples are one of the fastest ways to improve AI output. If you want AI to match a style, structure, or standard, show it what good looks like. You can provide a writing sample, a style reference, a good example and a bad example, a snippet of what you like, a previous post, a strong email, a sample lesson structure. Examples calibrate the quality. They tell AI, this is the level, this is the rhythm, This is the kind of output I want. Without examples, AI may default to generic. With examples, AI can better match your voice and expectations. This is especially useful for personal brand content, sales copy, course scripts, emails, and client facing materials. Do not just tell the machine what you want. Show it what good looks like. Tone shapes how your message lands. The same information can feel professional, conversational, confident, inspiring, friendly, direct, warm, bold, or technical, depending on the tone. You can tell AI the tone you want. For example, use a professional tone. Make it conversational and clear. Sound confident but not pushy. Make it inspiring without being cheesy. Use a friendly, practical voice. Be direct and concise. Tone matters because communication is not just information. It is energy, it is positioning, it is trust. A sales email with the wrong tone can feel manipulative. A lesson with the wrong tone can feel boring. A brand post with the wrong tone can feel like it was written by a beige office printer. Set the voice, protect the message. Let's recap. Here is the prompt framework: role, task, context, constraints, format, example, results. This is your power prompt structure. Role tells AI who to be. Task tells AI what to do. Context tells AI what it needs to know. Constraints tell AI the rules. Format tells AI how to deliver the answer. Example shows AI what good looks like. Results or success criteria tell AI how the output will be judged. You will not always need every part, but this framework gives you a reliable way to make your prompt stronger. When the work matters, use the framework. Follow the framework. Get powerful results. Here is a simple prompt template you can use immediately. Role, you are a blank. Task, I need you to blank. Context, here is the background. Constraints, please follow these rules. Format, provide the output as a blank. Example, optional. Here is an example. Tone, use a blank tone. Then complete the task. This template works because it forces you to think before asking. And that is the real secret of prompting. Prompting is not just getting AI to think. Prompting teaches you to clarify your own thinking. What do I want? Who do I want it? Or why do I want it? Who is this for? What does good look like? What should be avoided? What format will help me use the output? Fill in the blanks. Get leverage. Now let's talk best practices. Be clear, not clever. Give enough context. Break complex tasks into steps. Ask for what you actually want. Iterate and refine. Review and elevate the output. Save your best prompts. Do not treat the first output as sacred. The first answer is a draft. You can say, make this more specific. Give me 3 stronger versions. Rewrite this for beginners. Make it more concise. Add examples. Remove jargon. Make the tone warmer. Turn this into a checklist. Prompting is a conversation. You are allowed to direct it. In fact, that is the whole point. Prompt, review, refine, repeat. Great prompts create empires. Here is your action step. Pick one task you do often. Use the prompt template from this module to create a powerful prompt for it. Choose something practical: a content planning prompt, a weekly planning prompt, a sales email prompt, a research prompt, a meeting summary prompt, an SOP prompt, a client onboarding prompt. Fill in the role, task, context, constraints, format, example, and tone. Then test it. Review the output, improve the prompt, save it, because reusable prompts become business assets. Better prompts today create better leverage tomorrow. In the next module, we will build on this by creating your personal AI assistant, an assistant that understands your goals, projects, voice, standards, and workflows. Give better direction, get better leverage, become the empire.